Well, here it is, the world's ugliest heat treating oven. Let's make sure we get all of the good sides off. Oh yeah, yep. Obviously it's not finished yet, or is it? So what you want to do is get you some of these bricks. I got these from a company in Somersby, New South Wales, because they're 2 seconds from my house, and they were $5 each, and they're rated to 1800 degrees, but 1300 degrees will be fine, because you're not going to build anything that gets there. Get some mortar. Don't buy this mortar. This is the mortar that they recommended and gave me. I don't know how to do it, so it's really, really ugly. I just buy the glue that's like Sikaflex, and it'll work fine. Obviously the high temp one. Down the back there in the darkness is that thermocouple. It's a little charred because I also used it in my forge, because I'm an idiot, but I don't care. That's like a 1300 degree K type thermocouple. That's what you'll need to get yourself. Solid state relay. This is a 40 amp one, and a PID controller. This one's an Inkbird ITC 100VH. I bought it as a kit. Comes with its little heatsink. You'll want a heatsink for your solid state relay, or it'll get hotter than balls, which you don't particularly want. eBay for pretty much everything is where you'll want to go. These are just like your house terminals that I've taken the plastic off because they'll melt. Obviously it's not finished, but you know, I was giving it a test run, and yeah, the heating element there, that's off eBay. That's a 2000 watt one. It's about 6 millimeters in diameter, and I stretched it out probably a bit too much. You don't really need to stretch it that much, but you don't want the coils touching each other, because then the resistance will change and it'll short, and yeah, it's not good. With the bricks, these bricks are like weak as piss. So what I did, just got like an offcut and an offcut, and then had some beer, maybe some rum, put the offcuts together, made myself like a little groover, got in there, giving them ones until they fit. Other people use like a router with a ball end on it, so that you get like a cupped kind of a thing, and these edges will hold the element inside. Honestly, that's probably a better way of doing it, but it's also heaps finicky, heaps annoying, and yeah, I just ended up cutting a few extra bits of the heating element wire and curving them over as staples and just wedging them in. It's not 100%, but hey, it works, and that's what matters. Got some hinges and things. I've got to make a frame up, and like the doors over there, and it'll end up on the hinges. But essentially, yeah, that's it. It's a heating element from eBay. It's a thermocouple from eBay. It's some wire from Jaycar. I use 15 amp wire. You know, your normal house circuit is 10 amp, so 15 amp should be sweet. Most of this wire is overkill because this thing uses fuck all. It's basically these wires here that are sending all of the power through. These are only, you know, low voltage. They don't need to be massive. These are low voltage. They don't need to be massive. And yeah, like put a 2-pole RCD in. I haven't yet, but I will. This is just a dodgy setup. You want to have a look at the wiring. What you want to do is draw it out and then get it wrong, and then just draw over the top of it so it's super clear, and then get it wrong again, and just keep drawing over it until your mess kind of resembles something it should be. The way I had it wired the first time, I don't know why, I was just following someone else's instructions and it was wrong. But essentially, this guy is this guy, and you'll want the heating element to come basically from the power point for one of them, which will be the active, and the other one will have this in line as the neutral, and or the other way around, can't remember. Anyway, that's all it really is. Like, this is just in line with your heating element. So power point, that thing, heating element, power point. This controls that, which tells that how much to allow through this, which will give you the temperature regulated by what it senses from that. I used another temp sensor thermocouple to double check how close it was. It's kind of close. I can probably do some tweaking, but running up on 5 minutes is probably enough for everyone to listen to me jabber on about some bullshit. But get the Sikaflex type glue and you won't have this hideous cellulite mess. Configure your bricks however you want. I just figured a mate asked me to do a machete, so I made mine pretty long. In reality, it's too long. It does not need to be that long. Don't make it that long unless you plan on doing big, long stuff. Glad we cleared that up. The outside gets pretty hot. When it's at like full whack, it gets pretty hot. These are live, don't touch them when it's on. I'm obviously got to tidy all this up. It's going to get like a little switch, so when you open the door, these are no longer live because you don't want to put a knife in a toaster. That is literally what this is. And yeah, I'll make an enclosure for that, put some insulation in between it so it doesn't get hot. Then this will get enclosed and tarted up a bit. But anyway, that's pretty much it in a nutshell. If anyone wants to know like exactly what I bought off eBay, just flick us a message or something. But essentially, yeah, buy the Inkbird kit that has the solid state relay, the controller. It'll come with its own temp sensor, but it's only to 400 degrees, which is not really what you're after. Get some thermo paste from Jaycar. It's like $2. You know, you'll want like a bunch of connectors and some wire and shit like that. You can buy all of that at Jaycar. Jaycar's the best. But yeah, get your kit for that off eBay. That's off eBay. That's off eBay. K-type thermocouple, 1300 degrees. 2000 watt wire. You can probably run 2400 watt, would be better. I think when I do the next one, it'll get that. Bricks are from Summersby. I can't remember the name of the company, but if you look up fire bricks, Summersby, you'll see them. They're $5 each. They're the ones that you want. You know, they're this light, really, you know, weak stuff. The mortar, like I said, it's the wrong stuff. The next time I'll do it with the glue and it'll come out as a really, really pretty end product. And that's it. So, happy burning shit.